We met with both realtors. They gave us a specific marketing plan for our home. They gave us some suggestions to do things like spray wash the outside, add mulch around the garden area, and that suggested getting rid of some of the furniture because it might have portrayed a cramped look. We did select one realtor and put our home on the market on October 31st.
And here's where I'll jump in. The two agents, each of the two agents who came to us instilled a lot of confidence. They were enthusiastic about what we were presenting. One of them was especially familiar with the neighborhood, which helped too, because she had a knowledge of what she was marketing and the community that a buyer would be moving into. And it was really hard to choose between the two, but we chose the one that we felt had the more realistic estimate of the appropriate selling price for the home.
So after we selected the realtor, she came back in and took maybe 75 to 100 photographs inside and around the house to develop the specific marketing plan. We put the home on the market on October 31st, had the open house maybe a week later, had a good response, ultimately sold the house the closing was on December 29th. We moved into Crosskeys Village on the 28th. They did exactly what they said they would do, provided us with two very competent, trained realtors. The house sold in 2 months, like I mentioned, and when we're all done, we got a rebate from Senior Relocation Services based on the price of the house.
My husband mentioned all the photographs she took, both inside and outside, put together such a professional virtual tour so that people who went to the agency's website could see it. We looked at it and thought, whose house is that? It really looked like something you'd see on TV. And I'm sure many of the agents have those same capabilities of doing that. The thing that struck me about Senior Relocation was how much support we received from them, rather than our having to call them or wondering who to call if something wasn't going smoothly. Their representative called us on a regular basis to ask how things were progressing and whether or not we had any problems. So they anticipated calls rather than our having to wait until there was a glitch in the process. And that adds, especially for sellers, and we hadn't sold a home in a long time, added one more layer of security about the process, took a lot of responsibility, I think, from our personal shoulders. So that's, for me, another selling point for Senior Relocation Services.